Good day friends, this is Homeschooling Channel, Standard 10 Economics, Unit 5 Industrial Clusters in Tamil Nadu. As we saw earlier, industrial clusters are groups of firms in a defined geographic area. Friends, are you ready to see the chief characteristics of a successful cluster? Yes, the first one is geographical proximity of small and medium enterprises. Proximity means nearness. The next one is sectoral specialization. It is defined as the economic sectors which attract large shares of employment or output. The next one is the close inter-firm collaboration. Collaboration is a working practice whereby individuals work together for common purpose. Then the social cultural concepts which facilitate trust. The multi-skilled workforce, active self-help organizations, and supportive regional and municipal governments are some of the special features of a successful industrial cluster. Now let's see how do clusters originate. Clusters may arise due to many factors. Certain clusters evolve over a long time in history when artisans settle in one locality and evolve over centuries. Handloom weaving is the best example for this kind of cluster. But in some sectors, when a large firm is established, a cluster of firms may emerge to take care of its input and service requirements. We are going to see the historical development of industrialization in Tamil Nadu. We can see this topic in two headings: industrialization in the colonial period and post-independence to early 1990s. There are two sets of factors. The first one is the introduction of cotton cultivation in western and southern Tamil Nadu. The second factor is increase in trade during this period leads to industrial development around two of the most active ports in this region, Chennai and Thoothukudi. Match factories emerged during the colonial period in the Sivakasi region, which later on became a major center for fireworks production and printing. Another major development is the introduction of electricity from hydroelectric power in 1930s. So, the availability of electricity allowed for the use of oil engines for drawing groundwater, which helps to the agricultural sector. Soon after independence, several large enterprises were set up by both the central and the state governments in different segments, such as the Integral Coach Factory in Chennai to make railway coaches, Bharat Heavy Electricals Limited in Tiruchirappalli, Heavy Vehicles Factory in Avadi to manufacture tanks. The Avadi Industrial Estate was established in the 1950s to support all the companies in this region. More hydroelectric power projects were constructed. The powerloom weaving cluster in Coimbatore, cotton knitwear cluster in Tirupur, and home furnishing cluster in Karur were established. The Hosur Industrial Cluster is a successful one which got help from industrial estates. Industrialization in Tamil Nadu liberalization phase. What is liberalization? Liberalization is the relaxation of government restrictions in the areas of economic policies. In 1990s, the government of Tamil Nadu encouraged private investments for industrialization. Incentives such as cheap land, tax concessions, and subsidized but quality power were all provided to the investors. Because of these factors, Tamil Nadu at present has the largest number of factories among all the states in India and also has the largest share of workforce employed in manufacturing. Friends, let's see about the major industrial clusters in Tamil Nadu in the next video.